Welcome back to this already, the final segment of today's Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. I got Beau Hale with me. He is with a company called the Ad Boom Group. And, Beau, glad to have you on the program. Why don't you start off by giving us your elevator speech real quickly?
Yeah, so Ad Boom Group is out of San Diego, California, and actually out of the U.S. Virgin Islands as well. We're an ad tech company. We specialize in creating business products in the ad tech space, kind of capitalizing on some of the inefficiencies, both in online advertising as well as kind of e-commerce, banking, and provide solutions for a lot of the online marketing and e-commerce space.
Give me an example.
So right now we have two of our flagship products. One of them is #ads, and one of them is called Mitigator. Mitigator is a chargeback solution, or it's a chargeback management tool. So for companies who basically have high volumes of chargebacks and are in high risk banking, this automates that process of responding to those chargebacks and also creating resolution out of those. So you don't know, a lot of people don't know about that space, but it's very mundane and a lot of paper pushing, and it has a lot of kind of humans who are processing these chargebacks. But this tool essentially automates that entire process.
Okay.
And we are able to charge a much lower price because of the automation as well.
So
that's one.
I would assume it's both automation and predetermined mitigation.
Correct. Yeah. So you get earlier signs of detection of these chargebacks coming down the pipeline. So you're able to respond to those and deal with those and close those out a lot faster than you would with just a lot of people kind of pushing paperwork. So that's you're exactly right. That's exactly what it does.
Yeah. And so tell me the kind of businesses that you have as clients. You market that product to clients, to businesses.
Yeah. So a lot of these people are online marketers or online e-commerce businesses. So one of the big things with online transactions is, and why they're risky, is because of card not present, which means that your credit card is not in hand when the transaction is taking place. So when you go and you buy a cup of coffee, you give someone your credit card, they take that and they swipe it and they process the credit card. And so a lot of online businesses, for that reason, they're more susceptible to high chargebacks because people will say, I didn't approve that transaction, it didn't happen. So any really e-commerce business who's doing high volumes would really want to capitalize on this type of tool because it's going to keep the merchant accounts a lot healthy because of some of the cool features and automation we've built into it.
Yeah, because I tell you what, not only is there a lot of hassle and opportunity cost involved for chargebacks, but it harms your relationship with those processors as well, or it potentially can.
Well, you're exactly right. So if you're an online merchant, you live and die with your merchant accounts. If your merchant accounts get shut off, or they think that anything kind of funky is going on, or you're not being a responsible merchant, they can just cut that off, and then your business is gone overnight. Because it's not like people are coming in paying cash if you're an online retail or online e-commerce company. So yeah, you're exactly right. And it's a headache, and it's expensive, and it's just something you can't afford to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting. So kind of give me an overview. It sounds like you'd have to be a pretty significant company to use a service like yours. Is that correct? I mean, you have to have enough volume to justify it?
Yeah, so you're going to want to be, a bigger merchant. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're getting a lot of, like some online businesses don't get any, or rarely any chargebacks, just because maybe the price point is really low or they're not doing a lot of volume. So, it's not for everyone just because they don't feel the pain necessarily of the chargebacks in their business. So people who are maybe more in the category of high risk processing, like I said, e-commerce, a lot, even like hotels and airlines, they experience a lot of chargebacks. They love this tool and very open to it. And then, just anyone who is doing higher volume, because if you're doing lower volume and you get a few chargebacks here and there, it's not really jeopardizing your merchant account.
Yeah. So are most of your businesses mid-market, or are they enterprise level, or is it hard to say what most of your businesses are like?
And you're referring to our customers?
Your clients. Uh-huh.
Yeah, clients. So, yeah, they're more middle market at the moment. This tool is still in the early stages, so we have, definitely have plans to take this to a bigger space, like some of the ones I just mentioned, hotels, car rental companies, airlines, and lots of things involved in travel. But at the moment, really dealing with middle market companies.
How old is your company?
AdBoom Group we're going on 3 years. Mitigator is it's about a year old.
Okay, very cool. Well, in the future, we'll learn more about your other activities because of limited time. I thought we would just focus on this one, and I'm glad we did. I think it's very timely. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you bet.
What's the best website for people to learn more?
So for AdBoom Group, it's www.adboomgrp.com. And actually, for Mitigator, you're going to want to go to loadstarerp.com. So it's LODESTARERP.com.
Thanks so much.
Mitigator is under the Lodestar umbrella.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it very much, Beau. Appreciate it. I do want to remind the audience as we wrap up today's program that the best content here can be found over there at usdatareview.com. Also, today's program brought to you in part by richclub.org. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Look forward to being with you tomorrow right here for another Price of Business.